Hey everyone, what's going on? It's that cubing guy here. Welcome to my first video. Since it's conveniently the start of 2022, I figured what better way than to start this channel off with mains and goals for the start of 2022. And apologies to my desk, I just moved back into college from winter break, so I haven't had a lot of time to clean it up, so this is the current setup. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. So starting off with 2x2, I actually don't know the name of this particular 2x2, but I've been using it for around a year and a half now and I haven't needed to upgrade it or lube it at all, and it's really good. So I average sub 4 on 2x2, and I don't have any goals for getting faster this year, but I do want to get an official sub 4 average in comp. Every time I compete in 2x2, I seem to choke and end up getting just over 4, and so this year I'm hoping that since competitions are returning, I'll be able to go to one and get that official sub 4 average. So moving on to 3x3, I used the GAN 356 XS Special Edition. I didn't get Special Edition for any particular reason other than it said Special Edition. I just liked the name. I average around mid-11s on 3x3, and again, I don't have any goals for really getting faster this year, but I do want to get an official sub 10 single, maybe even, if I'm lucky, a sub 10 average in comp, and that's it. Now into 4x4, I'm not 100% positive on what this cube is, but I'm fairly certain it's the YJ Yusu V2M. I average around 50 to 51 seconds, and on a good day I can usually get around 48 to 49 as an average, but my only goal is to really just get that to like a consistent sub 50 average, and then also get a sub 50 average in comp. I also want to lower my personal best from a 37 to somewhere around 31 or 32, and maybe get into using the Yao method because I know a lot of top Speedcubers use that method. Currently I use a sort of beginner's method variation, which has worked so far, but I think Yao might help me lower these times. So 5x5 is pretty similar to 2x2, in which I don't actually know what the cube is. It's good for me and I really enjoy it. I've been using it for probably around 2 years now, which I know is a long time, and there's a lot of new 5x5s and a lot better ones. But I just really enjoy this 5x5 and I haven't really had a reason to upgrade. I average around 130 on 5x5, and I want to get that down this year to a 125 average. I also want to lower my personal best to a 110. And if all else fails, I just want to compete in 5x5 and have an official time. So this 6x6 is the YJ MGC 6x6. I only got into 6x6 like the last month of 2021, so I dropped my times from about 5 minutes to just around 3 minutes. I want to really just get that as low as I can. I don't have any like official set goal. I just want to get it down as low as I can in a year and actually maybe compete in 6x6 once or twice and just have an official solve. So yeah. So I believe this 7x7 is the X-Men Spark M, and I don't really do a lot of 7x7 solves, and I'm not really sure what I average, but I'll do a couple of solves and I'll put what I average on the screen. And I think I average probably somewhere around 4.5 minutes. So my goal this year is to just get that down as low as possible and to maybe even have like an official average in competition. So for OH, I use the same exact cube as I do for 3x3, the GAN 356 XS Special Edition. And I don't have any competition goals, but I just want to get my like average down from about 28 seconds to somewhere around 25 seconds and just have that be fairly consistent. And then maybe get like a PB single or something, and that's it. So for square one, I use the Volt V2M with the Pro Shop setup. I average roughly around 25 to 26 seconds, and my PB single is 1260, so my goal is to get my average down to as close as I can to 20 seconds, and my PB single to be under 10 seconds, and then also maybe try to learn all the cube shape algorithms as well. So for Skewb, I used the Moyu Skewb from 2018. I think I got this like when I was a sophomore in high school, and I just haven't really seen a need to upgrade it because I don't really do a lot of Skewb solves. I average around like 10 seconds, so I want to get that down to anywhere from like 8 to 9 seconds. And then I don't think I've actually competed in Skewb, and if I haven't, then I just want to have an official competition time. And if I have, then just get 1 second faster. So for Pyraminx, I don't know exactly what it is. I do know that it is a Moyu Pyraminx, but I don't know what specifically it is. So for Pyraminx, I average around 7 to 8 seconds, and I want to get that down this year to roughly around 5 to 6 seconds, and then maybe just get a few new competition bests, like averages and singles. So for Megaminx, I use the YJ Yuhu V2M. I got this cube in a mystery puzzle thing that the Cubicle was doing, so that's why it's not just some Shangshao cube that I got from like 5 years ago. I average roughly around 150 to 2 minutes on Megaminx, and the last like half a month of 2021, I was trying to do some actual like solves consistently, and I was starting to get some singles down to about 130. So my goal is to maybe just get my official average to somewhere around like 140. I also maybe want to compete Megaminx in competition at least one time. For clock, I use the best one on the market, the Qi magnetic clock. I average roughly around 15 seconds, so I just want to get that down to maybe about 12 to 13 seconds, and then get a PB single of sub 10, and then compete in competition in clock for like the first time. Alright, so those are my mains and goals for the start of 2022. I hope that the probably 3 people watching this video enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.